From the brilliant minds, questionable, that brought you water levels and fetch quests suck ass, comes the most anticipated sequel in video game history. When it comes to game mechanics, Satan has a sense of humor, and this time we have quite possibly one of the worst ones. This mechanic in games is so frustrating, many a gamer has rage quit because of them. Needless to say, escort missions suck ass. When you saw the name of this video, you probably thought, he's right. Fuck escort missions. Well, my friends, you're in the right place. There is nothing more frustrating than having to escort an NPC, especially one where the AI is a dumbass. When you think about escort missions, not a single happy thought enters your mind. Not one. You would think after years of developing video games that companies would figure out how to do escort missions right, but alas, here we are in 2020 and they just haven't figured it out. There may not be an escort character more annoying than Ashley Graham from Resident Evil 4. After playing Resident Evil 4, I actually wanted the villagers to take Ashley just to get her out of my hair. Like, there should have been an option to let her go, tell the president his daughter was unsavable, and call it a fucking day. The ear-piercing screams of were enough to make me want to shoot her myself, and her AI was so terrible that she refused to avoid getting caught and would constantly have to be saved. Ashley, shut the fuck up! I'm honestly not sure what's worse, constantly having to save Ashley or the pace that some NPCs choose to walk when with you. Games like Witcher 3 offer you the ability to ride automatically in pathways and keep a steady pace. Apparently, NPCs did not get that message because you either have to speed up or slow down constantly. Your walking speed and their walking speed is completely different, and then if you get too far behind, they act like you're the asshole for not keeping up. Final Fantasy VII Remake featured an escort mission, and the Avalanche crew were borderline worthless when it came to taking down enemies. Like, I'm driving one-handed with a giant sword, and these fuckers have guns, but don't do anything but drive and shoot a bullet every 30 seconds. And the game constantly makes you play catch-up because they start driving faster than your bike does. Wedge's fat ass probably weighs 3 times what Cloud does, and somehow him and Biggs constantly get ahead of you even when you use the boost mechanic. Plus, if you have a hard time catching up and the enemies start doing massive damage, you can lose that bike chase because Wedge and Biggs are borderline worthless. And as much as I love Jessie, she doesn't make matters any better. She's too busy thirsting after Cloud to do anything either. And even when NPCs do fight with you, most of the time you have to save their asses because they're not smart enough to protect themselves. They always have a limited amount of health and take the most damage a character can take. And even if they do protect themselves, we end up with something like this.
Alright, thumbs up.
Ready, guys?
Let's do this. Leroy Dragons!
But quite possibly the worst escort mission, though, is Emma from Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty. Hideo Kojima is Satan confirmed. Not only do you have to escort Emma, but he made it a fucking water level. Literally the 2 worst things you can make combined into one mission. It also doesn't help that she has a voice like Ashley and is equally as annoying. Like, what kind of sadistic bastard is Kojima that he thought this was a good idea? Escort missions by themselves are annoying, but then we have games that make escort missions its entire concept. Dead Rising is a giant fuck you to video game fans everywhere as you find yourself trying to save everyone in this mall you're stuck in. The AI is dumb as hell and gets themselves killed all the time. Eco is another one as Yorda attempts to annoy you into rage quitting. She constantly gets in the way and you literally have to hold her hand to get her to move. Now, admittedly, I didn't even want to talk about this, but Ocarina of Time, the game that should have inspired Nintendo to make an entire Zelda series, you're welcome Nintendo for that idea, has an escort mission. Moving on, Metal Gear Solid 2 sucks. Spyro 2 sucks. The Last of Us 2. Yeah, I'm not touching that one. I hate escort missions with a passion, and every time I encounter them,
I want to jerk the wheel into a goddamn bridge embankment.
So I want to thank you guys for watching. I have a hard time not laughing, and I try to hold back laughter all the time when I'm recording these videos. These are so much fun to make, and I just want to thank you guys all for the positive reception they've been getting. I am taking your ideas into account, and I'm trying to implement them into videos. Some of them are hard to do for a full video, but I will try to incorporate any and all ideas that I get from you guys. I absolutely love making these videos. This is probably the most fun I've had in a very, very long time. So again, I want to thank you all for watching, and don't forget to omni-slash that like button. Let me know in the comments section below what video game mechanics you'd like to see me make fun of. Subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell to join the ranks of Soldier today. And for all the latest, whatever the fuck this is, I'm Soldier First Class, and I'm on to the next mission. Later, guys. Oh yeah, I also got some sweet-ass Persona stuff lately, and I'm pretty proud of this setup I got going on now, so, hey, play Persona 5 Royal.